Welcome to Getting Games. I'm Jonathan, and today we'll be playing a full game of Sheepland with my friend Anastasia, who's going to join us here in the studio. We're going to start with a brief overview of the game, then we'll play the full game, teaching it as we go, and end with a discussion talking about how it went. Now, if you enjoy this video, then please click the like button for it down below, as well as the subscribe button for the channel. Also, leave a comment down below if you see us cheat, see a better turn, or just have thoughts about this game. I love to see that kind of feedback. Okay, let's jump into the game. Hey, Anastasia.
Hey, John.
Welcome to the land of sheep.
You mean Sheepland?
Yes, that is what I mean. This is a game I only learned about recently, and the designers of this game are titans.
Yeah.
It's
oh my gosh.
Daniele Tascini and Simone Luciani. They designed Marco Polo together, Tzolk'in the Mayan calendar together. Luciani designed Darwin's Journey,
Grand Austria
Hotel. Tascini designed Tilatum, Teotihuacan. I mean, big
Barrage.
Barrage is Luciani.
Yeah. Oh my.
Big Euro games, and now Sheepland. This came out the same year.
Light 20-minute situation.
Yeah, this is published the same, it came out the same year as Tzolk'in, the Mayan calendar.
2012.
So that's interesting. Same duo.
Yeah.
So this game is lovely. It's so beautiful, and I'm actually going to look at the flavor text. I'm not going to read all of it, but just to set the tone, right? Sheepland, it's a sunny land of rolling green meadows and lush forests and majestic mountains. The peaceful, happy people of the island want nothing more than to roam the land with their fuzzy little flocks of fluffy white sheep. All is well and good until somebody has the bright idea to put up fences.
What? Fences?
Bum, bum, bum.
Is that what we're going to do?
We are building fences in this game. Building fences and buying...
ruining Sheepland.
Buying stocks. It's kind of a stocks game.
It is kind of a stocks game. That's actually what drew us to it. We have each played it once. It was a 4-player game.
Yep. This
will be our first 2-player game, but it's a kind of a secret stock game, right?
Yeah, and it's quite quick.
Yeah.
At least the first time we played it was.
Yeah.
So I mean, the super high level overview on this is we each have shepherds. In a 3 or 4 player game, we have 1 shepherd, and 2 players we have 2. And on your turn, you have 3 action points, and these let you move your shepherd, move sheep from one side of your shepherds to the other, or buy stocks, paying 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. money to buy these.
Up to 4.
Up to 4.
0 to 4.
And the goal is we're going to keep playing the game until a certain number of fences are placed. Oh, by the way, when a shepherd leaves a spot, we put a fence down. And once the game is over, we're going to reveal all of the shares that we've purchased. We start with a random one, and they're all hidden.
This is my hidden one.
And each share is worth 1 money for every sheep within that region. So if you have like a wetlands share, it's currently worth 3, and the black sheep is worth 2 sheep. There's a bit more to this game, but honestly not that much more. I think we'll just explain those details as we go. But we are just trying to manipulate these sheep, and we're going to build fences which will corral them in so that we can kind of secure that money.
Yeah, I think one interesting thing just to note before we start is that we each start with 30 dinars, I believe, is what they're called in here.
Yes.
And in a 3 or 4 player game, I think you only start with 25.
20, actually.
20. But what's interesting is that this is all the money that we have from the game.
Yep.
There's no other way to make money. This is what we spend.
Yeah.
So John is going to go first. And John, do you want to tell the people why you're going to go first?
You're making me do this.
I am making you do this.
According to the rules, the most recent player to caress a sheep is the first player.
Wow.
I am the first player.
They are fluffy.
They are fluffy, aren't they? The first player token. The sheep is jumping over a fence. There's going to be a lot of sheep jumping over. Actually, shepherds. They don't jump over fences.
No, they
game.
jump
The
over
fences
shepherds.
Lock them in.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start. It's my turn. I do want to briefly mention that. Here, I'm going to hide this real quick. These shields do not come with the game.
No.
The stocks, I'm going to use like the quote-unquote stocks, they're hidden. And normally when you're playing it, I think you just kind of do this sort of thing. I took the shields from Medina just so that we could leave them face up for the cameras.
Oh, I can flip mine over for you all. Yeah.
Yep. So this is my hidden stock. Obviously, people watching will know both of our situations. And let's start. Before, actually, I even take a turn, we have to put our shepherds onto the board.
Yes, we do.
All right. So beginning with the starting player, we put our shepherd down. In the 2-player game, we have 2 shepherds. And the rulebook doesn't explicitly say the order in which we put these down. So we're just going to go 1, 1, 1, 1.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to put this shepherd down somewhere. I'm going to go here. It's onto any empty spot on the board.
All right. I'm going to go here.
All right. I'll go here, right next to you.
Oh, Oh,
Yeah.
why you gotta go and get up in my grill?
Maybe I want to see what you're going to do. Like, hey, what's going on? What's going on over here?
All right, we're gonna play like that. We're gonna play like that. I'm gonna go here.
Okay. Now we can begin the game. So I'm the starting player. This is going to stay here for the whole game. And we're going to keep playing until every one of these morning fences are taken. I'll explain how these are put down in just a minute, but that's the timer. And we're going to keep playing until we all take the same number of turns.
Yep.
So this is just there to remind us that Anastasia will take the last turn of the game. Okay, it's my turn. I'm the start player. And the very first thing that we do is roll this die.
Oh, we're going to try really hard not to forget to roll
so
this
easy.
die.
Yes. It's not like we have redone this introduction a couple of times because we forgot to roll the die.
You have to roll the die at the start of every player's turn.
Every player turn. Okay, so this is a standard D6 die, and it rolled a 2. And the black die is matched up with the black sheep. So essentially, the black sheep is always trying to move. And in this case, the black sheep wants to move in the 2 direction. Every single region has different spots around it with numbers. Some of them have 6 numbers, some have less. And if the number rolled matches with a number on the region with the black sheep, and that number is, obviously not covered, the black sheep moves in that direction. So it went over there. And this is important because the black sheep is worth 2 sheep in final scoring. So everybody wants the black sheep, which you wouldn't really expect considering the normal definition of black sheep. But anyway, I can now perform the rest of my turn. Here, maybe put this in your hand.
Oh, okay.
That's how we'll remember.
Okay, I'm holding it.
And now I'm going to do 3 actions. You have to perform 3 actions, and each action can be chosen from 3 different options. Those are move a shepherd, move a sheep, or buy a terrain tile.
We haven't actually played this at 2, as we've said, so I'm very curious to see how, how much do we get into, this, does it actually take us longer because we're, so focused on... We have more control.
Yeah, this first play feels so impactful. I think I'm going to start with moving a sheep. I'm going to try to just shoot from the hip. I really don't like how close you are, but you probably feel the same way over here. So when you move a sheep, first of all, in a 2-player game, you have to choose one of your shepherds, and everything that you do on that turn is with that shepherd. So I'm going to choose this shepherd here, and I won't do anything with that shepherd over there. The first action is going to be moving a sheep, and you take a sheep from one of the 2 regions that's next to the shepherd, because they're always between regions, and you move that sheep to the other one. So I'm going to take this sheep and move it over there.
Oh, I love that.
She loves that. Excellent.
Well, I love that because I'm right there.
I know. It's annoying. And then for my second action, I can't actually move a sheep, because if you want to do the same action twice in your turn, you have to move your shepherd in between them. So you could move a sheep, move a shepherd, move a sheep, but you could not sheep, shepherd, essentially. I think I'm going to buy a terrain tile, a stock, and I can only buy from one of the regions next to where my shepherd is. So I can buy a mountain or a farmland. I think that is. The first stock of all of these types is 0 money, so it is free.
I love that you're overthinking it. I know exactly what you're going to buy. What? What?
You know exactly what I was going to buy, huh?
Who are you?
I'm going to buy some farmland for free. That goes back here, so it's hidden.
I don't even understand.
And the next one costs a money. There's a little icon down there to show it. And money is points. The person with the most money at the end of the game wins, and we don't get any more. So we have to be careful about spending it. So you want to make sure if you're spending money on a stock that you're going to get paid out for it.
Yep.
So that's 2 of my 3 actions. And the other asterisk is you must move your shepherd for at least one of your actions. You could shepherd, but in this case, for my third action, I must move this shepherd. And when I move to an adjacent spot, so here, or there, as long as it's empty, it's free. I could also move anywhere on the board that's empty and spend a single money, which is, again, a victory point. So what do I want to do?
Yeah, where are you going to go?
Where am I going to go? I think I'm going to chase the black sheep a little bit.
Okay.
So I'm going to go to an adjacent spot. I'm not going to spend a money. And then every time a shepherd leaves a spot, we put a fence down. The day fences, in this case, again, once these are all gone, that triggers the end of the game. And then we'll place night fences until the game is over. So yeah, that fence is there, and it'll be there for the rest of the game, and nothing can go there or cross over it. And I'm done.
All right. So, because this is the start of my turn, I must roll 6. There's a 6 here. So the
black sheep is running away from me right now.
It is running away from you.
Thank you.
All right. So now what do I want to do? You know what I want to do? I want to buy a share of this very profitable
mountain.
Mountain.
Look at us.
profitable little mountain. I'm choosing to do this one this turn.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm just going to plop this bad boy over there.
Looks good.
And what are you going to do? And is it going to be dangerous? Let's do that. And wall off.
Yeah. Okay, so it's my turn.
Okay.
And if it wasn't obvious, I was kind of playing on the hope that you had a farmland tile back behind your screen by playing over here, because it's pretty obvious what my first tile was.
I might have a farmland thing behind my screen, but you moved all the sheep into the mountain.
I moved one sheep into the mountain.
That's enough to make it a pile of sheep.
All right, the black sheep doesn't move. There is no 4 next to it. So here you go. Okay. Regretting my decisions already. It's amazing.
I love it, though. I mean, the thing is, whether I had it or not, if the fact that John already invested, I'm like, I got to get out.
Well, crap.
You built your prison there, but feel free to keep fencing all my sheep in.
I know, right? I think I'm going to start by purchasing a free wetland.
Okay.
And then I have to move. And I'll purchase a free forest.
It should be noted that at the end of the game, that your money also counts for points. So you're going to get the value of your shares plus the value of your money. So holding on to your money is not, necessarily a bad thing. So we each have 30 points, and if I don't have to spend all of that, that would be great. Mm-hmm. So buying cheap terrain tiles,
buying free ones felt pretty good to me.
Feels pretty good. All right, I'm gonna roll the die.
That was essentially me regretting not just buying free.
Yeah.
First turn, why didn't I do that?
All right, so there's a 2 here. So this moves over here.
Interesting.
Yeah. So you bought the forest
and the wetlands. I did.
And moved in between. All right, I am going to buy another mountain.
Okay.
After you buy them, the numbers on the mountains don't matter. They're just...
Yeah, the next mountain's going to cost 2.
And then I'm going to move here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to buy one of these.
Yeah. That makes sense. That does make sense. Well, I have to roll the die. It's a 2. There.
We've discovered the trick. You must hand each other the die and hold it.
There you go.
And then if you're holding it, you will remember.
Oh, a 2.
Oh,
it just heads back over there.
Heads back over there.
Okay. Well, I've been doing some thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Doing some
thinking.
Thinking over here.
Yeah.
And let's be funny.
Okay.
I'm going to move this sheep here.
Get out.
Then I'm going to move here, which is a teleport, so that costs me money.
Get off.
I don't love. And then I'm going to move this sheep there.
Oh, you jerk face.
And then I put a fence there. Your face. Your turn. I mean, oh, boo.
Right in there.
Huge boo.
It stays. I'm so mad at him right now. This is actually kind of interesting because I could come over here and just continue to steal them out.
Uh-huh.
But if I come here, I might be able to
try to fence that black sheep in because it's worth 2. Because obviously you've invested in mountains twice. I've invested in it 0 times.
Yeah.
But maybe 1.
Oh, man. Okay, now I want to be interesting. Just spend points recklessly like John just did? He's just going to move all of my sheep out.
If I'm allowed to, at this point. I mean, you've invested, I guess, action points, but only 1 money. I spent a money to move, and you spent a money to buy that mountain stock. But it seemed funny, so I did it.
All right, I'm going to move here.
Yeah.
I'm going to jump the sheep.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to teleport here.
That mountain was so popular. It was so popular.
That was probably the dumbest reactionary move, but that's what I did.
3, it does not move because you're covering the 3.
All right, it paid off.
There you go. What do I do now? Again, how funny do I want to be? I mean, let's make some moves.
Oh my God.
Spend the money. teleport here.
What? Get out!
Gonna throw the black sheep over here.
Oh my god.
And then I'll buy one of that stock for $1. Okay.
Oh god, I'm so mad at him.
Steven.
I'm so mad. Get out of my world.
Oh man.
Oh.
Worth it.
Okay. 4.
4. No fours.
All right. This is just bad.
Yeah, I mean, I don't love my current positions as far as the amount of money I have to spend to get out of them, but it is what it is.
All right. I'm gonna buy a wetland stock.
1 money.
1 money. Then I'm going to throw this guy over here, and then I'm gonna come here.
Makes sense. 5. Oh, the black sheep moves. The black sheep moves.
I want to trap you behind fences.
Yeah, I mean, it's just 1 money to get out of there, but I kind of feel like I need to anyway. Like,
Yeah.
these positions are...
Yeah, you can't actually trap anyone behind fences. That's just me being angry.
Yeah, like, these positions are terrible. That's why I was saying, like, it was a funny move, but I think I have to spend a point now. I mean, I could just go here. I guess I could just move. That's true. I just move. Like, this person is...
It is curious
I
playing
forgot I
this.
could move the shepherd twice.
I feel like we're not just buying up stock, which in a 4-player game, I felt like we did a lot because there weren't that many, like everything was cheap. You're like, I have to buy up. But now we're really getting into like how, I don't know what's good yet, so I don't need to.
Also just tiny
edges,
like you have more mountains. I got to get rid of those sheep. Did I roll the die?
Yes, because this moved here.
Was that on my turn or your turn? I'm holding the die, which makes me think I didn't roll it.
Yeah, because you threw the thing here and then it moved. No, you haven't rolled it yet.
Okay, I'm going to roll the die. It's a 1.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm happy about that. We have the same number of shares, I think. Yeah,
Maybe.
0 and 1. Yeah, maybe.
That's your die right there.
Okay, I'm holding it.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I'm contemplating like moving the shepherd twice and saving a money or spending a money to save an action, essentially.
Yep.
It's tricky and a little bit annoying.
Tricky and a little bit annoying.
I'm going to spend the money. What's
Okay.
a money?
What's a money? What's a point?
What's a money? Now I have to move one of these. I suppose this person can do just about nothing good from their position, so I'm going to go there. 3 sheep and an at one point. I'll go there. I'll throw a sheep over the shepherd, and then I will buy the free pastoral land, grassland, something like that. Okay, all the free ones are gone.
I don't know what to do.
I know what you should do. Roll the die.
Roll the die.
3, no movement.
Okay, I'm going to throw this guy over here.
Mm-hmm. I like we're throwing sheep, not moving them. Just toss a sheep.
Toss a sheep.
Toss a sheep.
Toss a sheep.
That's what you do.
And then I'm going to... Oh, gosh, there's some tough decisions here.
I'm liking this so much more.
Yeah,
at 2 than
2.
4.
I thought we might like it at 2.
I can't remember the math, but in a 4-player game, we each took like 5 turns or something like that.
Yeah.
Like there's not that many back in here, but we're gonna take. I mean, I think twice as many turns.
Yeah.
Because it's always the same number of fences, and I like the thought process I've been having so far.
Yeah. Oh gosh, man. I don't know where to invest. I don't know where to run. I don't know what to do. I want to buy cheap stuff.
Investing is almost like showing weakness because it's like I invested and like okay, let's stab that region.
Yeah.
Like they have 1 gain on me. Everybody run. I mean that might actually be a mistake. I'm not sure.
Okay. I'm going to buy another share.
Yeah.
That's my last action.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy another share. I hate that you can just keep throwing my sheep out.
just chilling, just sheep tossing.
So you know what? I'm gonna buy this share.
Yeah, I kind of thought you might.
In case you just
also the black sheep is still close-ish.
Yeah.
So yeah. 5. Okay, that is honestly what I was hoping would happen. I was like, if it goes to 5, then I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
And that is going to be spending money.
Stop flying. Stop flying.
I mean, this is points. I'm just
stop flying.
Burning points.
Yeah, but we're burning the same amount.
So I care a lot less about sheep tossing over here now.
Yeah.
I think I'll head over here, leaving a fence.
Yep.
And then I'll toss the black sheep over here. And then I will buy a 1 value forest.
Okay. I love that you did that.
Oh, I hate that you said you love that I did that.
Yeah, because I'm going to toss this sheep into here.
Oh.
Teleport here.
Fully walled off.
Fully walled off.
So it's going to be, looks like 4-point region tile.
4-point region.
Not bad.
And then I'm going to buy 2 points for 4 points.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
still,
it's a net 2 points.
little edges, right?
Yeah, and I'm nowhere near there. So if I wanted to buy a mountain, I would need to go here.
Which
So I
you
guess-
have to teleport into.
Yeah. And I guess I could have done it last turn, but I
Yeah.
didn't. Oh, you did not roll the die.
Oh, I did
I
not.
don't think it's going to change what you did.
Didn't
though.
roll the die. It's a 2.
Nope.
Doesn't move. Okay, great.
All right, now we roll the die. 5 doesn't move. Back to you. Okay. Well, I did the big cool move. It was so big and so cool. I think.
I don't love that I'm not invested in any of those, though.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that is something I'm thinking about. I want to do stuff with this shepherd, but I'm like, maybe I should do stuff with this shepherd instead. But what stuff would I do with that shepherd?
It's such an interesting thing because you can't move 2 sheep and you can't buy 2 shares. You have to move the shepherd in between.
Exactly.
It like I keep being like, oh great, I'll go there and then I'll buy 2 things. I'm like, nope.
No.
It's some very interesting calculations.
Like, I feel like so much of the board is sort of resolving. Like, we're like cutting this path down the middle.
Yeah.
I mean, there really is not that much. I guess there's a handful of these, and we could really burn through them. We just like move,
Yeah.
and toss a bunch of fences down, which
And
does have some merit.
I really do like that you have a hidden share because otherwise we wouldn't even need these shares. It's totally countable. We could just
Right.
sit here and be like, and it's pretty countable.
Yeah.
But it kind of creates that little bit of like, little bit of extra edge somewhere.
Yeah. I think I'm going to do some investing this turn. I'm going to invest in grasslands. That'll cost 1 money. Get them while they're cheap. Then I'll move here. And there's only 2 sheep over here right now,
Yep.
but it's only 1 money. And I think the odds of them moving are low, considering I've invested a lot over here already. I could just buy another one of these, though. I mean, this is at 4. That's at 2. Yeah, I've convinced myself. Let's buy a second one. Just investing hard over here.
It's so interesting because you think like, oh hey, like John's gonna do his thing, like that totally affected me because
absolutely.
I was like, I was planning to buy this, but then if he went and bought it, then I was like, well then I'm gonna go buy
Yeah.
this, right? Like,
One.
okay. Remember when it was over here?
I do remember.
You do. I feel like I need to get in over there.
Yeah. The thing is, like, looking at the board, like, I've obviously invested heavily over here, a decent amount, and you've invested, I think, a decent amount over here. And it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying it is actually equal, but it's feeling a little equal, especially with these fences down here. It's like, it's actually getting kind of hard to toss sheep already. Like, out of your regions, maybe.
Yeah.
But then I guess it's just a game of edges then.
Yep. No, it is a game of edges. So speaking of it being a game of edges, I'm gonna go ahead and buy this 3 because it's still 1 point, right? I
It
mean, and I
is.
think as
Yeah.
John just pointed out, it's gonna be a tight game, right?
And I don't think it's possible for me to get rid of any of these sheep now, because especially with you here. If I went here, I could do
Yeah.
that. But as long as this person is there, and you might leave them there. Well, I guess if they leave, there's a fence, so it's impossible.
Yeah, it's impossible.
So that's it. I think
and
a
I can't
guaranteed 1
add
money.
any more to it,
Yeah.
right? So I'm just I
Yeah,
guess
I think it's a guaranteed 1 point
yeah.
play.
So I'm gonna pay for that.
Stops me from doing. Actually, no, I couldn't really.
You can go
some-
get this, but this is
I have
equivalent.
to teleport here. Like,
yeah, it
that's
costs
not gonna
1,
happen.
and I'm not gonna buy this because it's 4 for 4, right?
Yep.
So that's a dead share.
But now you have to do 2 more actions.
Yeah, I know, and I have to move.
I mean, you could buy this. It's a
And I'm,
maybe a point.
I think I'm going to. I mean, I have to move my shepherd.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I joked about shepherds getting walled in, but like
Mhm.
unless I teleport, it's kind of walled in.
I've teleported a few times. Have you done it at all?
I have.
Okay.
I did.
That makes me feel slightly better.
I am just gonna move here though. I think.
For 1 money.
And I have to
Yeah,
teleport.
you have to that person is there for the rest of the game if you don't want to teleport him.
Ooh, that sucks. I did not see that coming. Well, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pay money.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go here
Action number 2. Yep.
because it blocks John from moving
Easily.
Not that he wants to go up that way. I don't know why, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's a little threat to his domain.
Yeah, I mean, you haven't been in this whole part of the board yet, so now you might apply some pressure.
Thing is, maybe I want to move here because then I could throw that sheep in here if I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to throw that one, but this one's easier to wall off because once I keep moving, he's stuck. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to move here.
So that was your second action.
That was my second action. Sorry, it was a take back.
Yeah.
And my third action, could just be no, I got to buy this. Otherwise, you're going to buy it.
Dang. I was absolutely going to teleport here and toss this sheep.
Yeah.
So,
I'm so glad. Now I'm really glad I moved there because, that's right. You could just go there and toss him.
That was the move I was going to do. Here's the die.
Yep.
Because I invested twice in this region last
Yeah, I'm
turn.
glad I didn't short sight that and realize.
And now, obviously, the threat of that. That's a 3-point loss because spoilers, I bought 3 of these already. How do I get an edge here?
How do you get an edge? It's pretty cool to see a stock game work at 2 players.
Yeah.
Actually, again, we've only played this twice, 1.5 times, really. We haven't finished it. We have no idea how this is going to play out. But the thinking space is very different in 2, and it's very thinky and very interesting.
Yeah, this was a great move. Like, I absolutely had my next turn planned out, and now I'm just like, crap. Like, this sheep is pretty much a goner.
Yeah.
So do I just invest this?
Yeah, especially with the stocks. Like, the stocks are just so interesting now because it's like we haven't bought them all up.
Yeah.
But every little point matters, and we're just playing with each other, so we're just trying to get
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's tricky. It's tricky. I mean, I think.
And it feels
I think the play is to do stuff over here.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
What am I gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
I mean, I'm tossing a sheep and I'm buying a forest.
Okay.
Those are.
Oh, I forgot to put a fence down when I.
Oh, yeah.
Let's just get that before we. And our timer, by the way,
There's
is coming up.
6 fences left. So
Yeah.
I guess
3 turns each.
3 turns each. Yeah. This
is a blazingly fast little game. And we wasted.
We like analysis paralysis every turn.
Yeah, that's us though.
Yeah. So
if you want to, there's the how long the game should take, and then there's how long John and Anastasia will take.
It's true. I'm gonna toss this sheep over.
What? Get out.
I'm gonna buy a 2 money forest.
Did you roll the? Yeah, you did.
I did.
I'm holding it. Yeah.
Gosh, this is risky. I'm still gonna do it. Got to take risks, right?
Yeah.
You don't necessarily have to take risks. I just choose to.
Gotta take risks, right?
Some organizing. I hope it pays off. Okay, that's my portfolio. I've definitely made some choices. I have one more action. It must be moving this person. So is that good enough, or do I spend this moment spending another money?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
To go somewhere else that will set me up better for my next turn. I think I'm gonna spend the money. Yeah, I think I'm gonna spend the money. I'm gonna go over here. I feel like this is kind of where the action is gonna be, and I have a person kind of near where some of this action is. I might regret it, but that's my turn.
Oh, man. I don't know what you're doing over there.
I don't either. Honestly, I'm just trying to set myself up to have options.
Yeah.
I'm not lying.
Okay.
I have no master plan over that.
6.
Doesn't move.
All right. Well, we're going to toss this sheep.
Gasp.
I know, right? All right. And then we're going to buy a share, and it's going to be... These guys are pretty secure. Not entirely so, but pretty secure. So I think we're gonna buy this.
Yeah.
It's not a great wager again.
It's money. Well, probably 1 point at the end of the game. These are pretty safe, I think.
Yeah.
I've been contemplating like going here and throwing there and going here and throwing there. I'm like,
but like with 3 turns,
yeah.
There's just not that many turns left to get that all done, right? Like,
and now you have to move.
Yeah. But like now this share, this is the other thing that's crazy. It's like the share's not even valuable anymore, really. Oh, what a weird little game. What a weird...
I'm definitely finding it significantly more interesting at 2 than at 4. I think I'd probably like it at 3 as well.
Yeah,
4 just did not work for me.
Yeah, it's just actually, I credit to John. I was like, hey, let's play this one more time. I really want to play it 2 players. And we thought, it's a game that hasn't had a bunch of videos. So we thought, all right, let's film it. And... given how you felt about it the first time, and I felt okay about it.
I didn't hate the first game.
No.
It was so... You took so few turns.
Exactly.
I felt like no agency.
Nothing. Exactly.
Yeah.
And I just remember at the time being like, hey, I just really want to try it at 2. I think it'll be interesting. And
it is.
It is. I just think
It's like slightly reminding me of Spectaculum, which is also a stock game that works well at 2.
Yeah. It's just it's a cute little thing.
How much money do you have?
I have 16 money.
No, I have 18.
Yeah,
Okay,
you have
I've
more
actually spent
money.
less than you. Okay, I feel a little better.
Yeah. So what I think I'm gonna do is I actually have no really good move with this person.
Teleport.
I don't really want to because the cost of teleporting is not worth it to me right now. So I
Yeah.
think I'm literally just gonna move here, protect this.
Yeah, I mean they're locked in now.
Yeah. The thing is, I at this point
It's 3 and 3.
it's 3 and 3.
Yeah.
So like I think that what's cool about having the 2 is you have to stick with 1. So like I think I'm gonna be over here with you doing I don't know what.
Doing something.
I don't know what we're doing over there.
Shoot. That's gonna change my turn.
Oh, now I regret it because I was here and I could have gotten.
That's gonna change my turn.
Oh man.
Let's see. What am I gonna
Oh God, why'd I move?
do? That sheep's been chilling here for multiple turns.
Oh God, the rise and fall.
Mm-hmm.
Rise and fall. Oh God.
Devastated.
It's
No,
just
this
one.
is-
It's just the black sheep is 1 extra,
It's 1 extra.
but 1 extra in this
but suddenly
game.
the forest went from 5 to 3,
Yep.
and the grasslands went from 3 to 5.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a 2-point swing. Yeah.
And
yeah.
this is just so yeah. Like I'll just talk some stuff. Like I part of me wants to go here, so I throw a fence down, and then buy one of these. Actually, no. I think that's what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I keep forgetting you can move your shepherd multiple times in a turn.
Yeah.
Because somewhere you'll come over here and throw the black sheep, or the black sheep will go there and you'll throw it into the grassland and into the farms. So yeah, I'll go there for 1 move. Also pushes the end game timer.
The fencing thing is so crazy.
Yeah,
like,
then I'll
just
go
the way-
there.
Oh man.
So now technically this region is not fully
I'm
fenced
gonna
in
get
for the
him.
black
I'm gonna
sheep.
get him. 364.
There are 2 fences left.
Whatever.
And then I will buy another grassland stock for
I'm gonna
3.
go over there. I'm gonna teleport and throw him, and then teleport and throw him.
You're strong. Okay, that's my turn. There are 2 fences left, so you could end the game if you
I
move
could.
twice, because we play until everyone has taken the same number of
Oh.
turns.
Well, let's roll this one.
It does not move.
Oh, okay. I could end the game. Do I have enough on John to end?
You have 1
the
more money on
game?
hand. Who knows about the stocks now?
Oh, so now I'm tempted to come here and buy this.
It'd be a money.
I would gain 1
1
point.
point. I mean, it's better than nothing.
Thing is, I can't end the game if I do that because I can't move back. Because I
Correct.
move here, there's nowhere else for me to move.
So yeah, if you don't, then I get a turn, and then you would get another turn.
Yeah.
But is that turn gonna be better than my turn? I don't know.
Oh man, John.
I don't know.
But if I don't do that, well, yeah.
I have to admit, in a 2-player game, I think these shields. I mean, we added these in,
Yeah.
but I think the fact that stocks are hidden is not necessary in a 2-player game. And remember, we played Medina with these shields. We didn't play with the shields
Yeah.
because it's countable.
No, but you still have that hidden stock.
Yeah, but you could keep that face down.
That's true.
And keep the rest
That is
face.
true.
Because
yeah,
like I keep looking over here at what I have, and I see the number here, and I'm like, okay, well I have this, and it's that. Therefore, Anastasia has 1 or 2.
Okay,
So
let's take them away. Flip over your secret stock. I want to know. Then I don't
But-
have to count it. Everyone, this is your last chance. This is my secret stock. Okay.
okay,
All right.
yeah, let's just
see what we got.
let's just
here.
reveal it.
Yeah.
Because yeah, like you could.
Because otherwise, I'm going to sit here
It's
and
trackable.
like, yeah,
It-
it is all trackable. I was thinking that earlier when I was commenting. I was like, well, no, you have to have them because of the thing.
Yeah, this just stays hidden. I mean, with 3 players, it's not trackable because who has those? But at 2,
Yeah.
it fully is.
Okay. So, and we'll see. Maybe that makes it better. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe that just saves us from.
It just saves time.
All right. Now I have to remind myself.
I mean, it saves time for people who have to know, right?
Yeah.
If you're just shooting from
People
the
who
hip,
have to know.
then this is more information, I guess. And who knows? Maybe this would have changed some decisions. Like, I don't know. But I think it makes sense at 2.
You know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to end it.
Yeah,
I'm going to end it. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and then I
Toss a
will.
Oh no, buy.
No,
yeah.
I'm gonna buy
yeah.
this.
Buy. Yep.
For 4. Because I still get 1. I still make 1. I mean, everything in this game. If you don't like a game where you're just like making 1.
Incremental.
Yeah. So
All
here,
right,
I'm
so
going to
yeah,
put all my.
That's it for the daytime fences. We keep playing with the nighttime fences until
If
we've
we
all
had-
taken the same number of turns.
Yep. But we
and
have.
We're there. So we now take money. So I think I'm going to put the money we did not spend off to the... Oh, what was your hidden stock? I'm guessing this.
No. This.
It was wetlands.
Which is why I ended it.
I think I telegraphed my mountain the very first turn of the game, and I was like, well, you making mountains, yeah. Okay, so let's just score each region.
Okay.
So we can start at the bottom. So the wetlands are worth 1, 2, 3. You have 2. I have 1. So I get 3, and you get 6.
Okay.
Then we have the
this
forest.
Is wetlands. I'll put it together.
Oh, yeah, we can do that. The forest is 1, 2, 3. I have 3, so I get 9.
Ugh. I got nothing.
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 Well, that feels pretty good.
Yeah.
The grasslands, we're just doing all my stuff right now.
Yeah.
It seems like going clockwise. Grasslands is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I get 20.
Oof. Okay, I got 5.
Black sheep.
5.
Then the farmland is 3. I get 3. And you get 6.
Yeah, I don't know if my little edges are going to pay off here.
Yeah, I spent a lot of
edges.
time trying to corral that black sheep. The mountains are 4. So you get 16 and I get 4.
I was feeling good, but now I'm feeling less good.
And then the grassland, plains, whatever, it's just 2.
So I get 4.
And I get 2.
I don't know.
All right, let's consolidate.
Yeah, consolidate.
56.
Oh, 43.
Yeah. GG.
No, 44.
GG.
Oh, God.
I
Ugh.
I started like about halfway through the game. I wasn't like, oh, I got this thing locked up, but I was starting to. The edges were starting to get really tiny. Like you took a lot of 1 point
Yeah,
turns.
I did.
Especially considering I kind of intentionally invested in both of these.
Yep.
And that, well, like remember way back when
Yep.
the sheep was here
Yep.
and I rolled a 5.
Yep.
And I was like, that is exactly what I wanted.
Yep.
Because I already had invested, I think, 2 and 2 or something
Yep.
like that. And I was thinking, I'm like, if the black sheep there,
Yep.
then that's amazing for me. I
Yep.
had 1 wetland,
Yep.
but I knew you had 2 wetlands
Yep.
at that point. Actually, no, I knew you had 1. Yeah, because the wetland was your mystery, and I didn't actually know that. But anyway, the black sheep went here, and suddenly kind of my whole end game crystallized.
Yep.
Because I was like, oh, I can go here, I throw that, and then this was pretty cheap at the time.
Yep.
And then the next turn I equalized. So for a little bit there, I was equal between these. So I was like, I don't really care if the black sheep goes back and forth between these.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
see how, like, you can look at these different things where you can be like, okay, I had to spend 4 money to get 1 point here. Right.
Mhm.
So, like, this is 1 point for me. But for John over there, he spent 6 money to get, and he got to
plus
get 14.
Yes.
Right. And the same thing, he spent 3 on his forest to get 9. Right.
So plus 6.
And so, like, here, this, you'd be like, okay, hey, like, I spent 2 to get 2. This was 3 to get 6. So this was my consideration at the end. I'm sitting there being like, well, I've got more shares than John. But
Do you have more?
Uh,
I have 11.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11.
11. No, I guess I didn't have more shares than you. But what
Yeah.
I thought is I had more in this region.
Yeah.
But the thing is, there wasn't really anything for me to do at that point, right?
Yeah.
Because at that point, it was go spend 3 money to get 1. Go like
Mm-hmm.
this is definitely one of those games where like buying those cheap shares early is so important, and then controlling how the sheep go. And like by not being over here and kind of focusing on this, I was hoping this would do good for me, and it did.
Yeah.
Problem is, it didn't do good enough. Like,
Also,
this
unfortunately,
was good,
I
but not
had
good
one.
enough, and you had one.
So
yeah.
like that also that edge.
Yeah, because like right now, right, you have 56.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't have that. That's -4, right?
Mhm.
But still, I mean,
I did
it's
get
close and not close. But just the investment for what you can get for it. This coming over here was huge for you.
I mean, obviously, I shunted it in here.
Yeah.
And then once it was in here, maybe you should have spent the money
To get in there,
because these were
Yeah.
like
Those
2
are
at
cheaper.
that point.
I kind of let you run away with it, thinking that I could do more over here. I was like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
get this. But the thing is, like, again,
A
one
swing
money,
of 2 is huge too.
Yeah.
It's only plus 1 more sheep, but
and you
when you
can
multiply that,
totally, and you can throw him too, right?
yeah,
Throw the sheep. But like I could have tried to. So it's such a tight tactical game with shares, but the fact that the share prices are set, they don't fluctuate, they're set, but they go up,
yeah,
just creates that like that moment of like, okay, like John invested cheaply, he's got to go. And I kind of went wide, and none of my investments except for
Yeah.
this one were really that strong.
I did take 4 of the zeros.
Yeah, you did.
Which
and you spent money to do that. Like that was smart.
to teleport around a little bit. That is
Yeah.
true. And yeah, so this, like,
The
I never
zero
actually,
is huge.
I never did anything with this because, I mean, on my next turn I would have done so if you would give me
Yeah.
another turn, and I did not know that wetlands was your mystery.
Yeah.
But I was going to do the math, but then it would have been relatively obvious. Actually, it would have looked like this, I suppose. I had
Yeah.
one, you had one, and I kind of suspected this was you. So my plan was, especially because wetlands are the cheapest, I was probably going to toss a sheep and buy wetlands
Yeah.
on my next turn, and then we would have equalized out, and that would have hurt you a little bit. Not
Yeah.
a lot, but
Not
you
a
know,
lot.
so
No,
yeah, little
it's
edges, I guess.
Little edges, but that's so smart. I think the fact that there were so many sheep here, I was like, well, I got to hold on to them. And so focusing on this, what I should have done is been like, whatever, I don't even care about that. I got the 0.
Mhm.
They still had 2 zeros, but I
Yeah.
could have like just
The
run
sheep are
away.
around there.
Yeah, it's nice in a 2-player game to have these 2 because I could have been like, whatever, come over here and just been like 0, 0, you know. So
Remember that very first turn of the game when I invested in the farms
yeah,
instead of the mountain? Like, you were obviously convinced I was going to buy a mountain.
I was.
And I contemplated it, but I didn't because I felt like it's easy in these games to overplay your hand.
Yeah, no,
And I was worried if I do that I'm just like putting so much of my stuff in the mountain basket.
yeah.
And then like you would just you would
Yeah.
nuke the world to make sure there's no sheep in the
Yeah, I
mountains.
know.
And so I was kind of playing off a hunch that your hidden one was the
here.
farms.
Yeah,
Of course, you were next to. I knew it wasn't mountains,
Yeah.
so you were next to farms, wetlands, and forests.
yeah.
So odds are pretty good. One of those is it. So I mean, that hunch didn't really work, but I just kind of pivoted. It was only 1 money. It's an action point, I guess.
Yeah, no, it reminds me just a little bit of Clans, where you can sort of have a little bit of
Sure.
a secret,
Yeah,
not agenda, but a thing,
especially
right?
early.
Early, yeah.
But
'Cause
also like clans, the board resolves itself.
it does.
Yeah, like look at all these. I guess there's still some solo. When we played 4 players, it was pretty resolved.
When we played
Like
4 players, there were like
clusters of
no
sheep.
stocks
Yeah.
left. There was like nothing. Like
like that
yeah,
kind of
it
thing.
was
yeah.
like and that was I lovely. I'm so glad we played it again at 2.
Yeah.
This is a cool little game. It's fast,
spatially thinky.
spatially thinky, stocks very light, not that complicated, cute little pieces. Like yeah,
It's
lovely.
got a good mean to duration ratio.
Oh my gosh, I was so mad at you. Let's go.
GG.
Let's go play something I'm good at. No more stocks. GG.
As always, I'd like to thank everyone who's been supporting this channel, including these producer-level Patreon supporters. If you too would like to directly support the channel and the creation of future videos like this one, then please go to johngetsgames.com/support. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please click the like button for it down below, as well as the subscribe button for the channel. Thanks for watching.